fuck my keys on that table? Oh, no.
They right there.
What's it say? Oh my god, I'm live. I did
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen,
I did it.
good afternoon, good evening. How are we all doing today?
I'm live
Let me-
on my
look.
iPhone 15.
Let me tell y'all something right quick.
I'm live.
He's happy.
This is the
he's
fucking
live.
first thing I've ever had to go live because all the other shit just want to be trash and don't want to work. Oh man, shout out to YouTube, man. Y'all really did y'all thing with this. I appreciate you. And
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we here.
yes,
We here.
for those who,
We're doing our thing.
for those who's on this new live that I go live on now. Hey man, this is the Rome show. Oh man, the R&R, Roman Rod.
Yes, that is
Capital
us.
R. Adjust yourself in the camera just a tad. Let the people see you. There
What's
you
going
go.
on, ladies and gentlemen?
So,
It's your boy.
so now that we're here, and now we can kick this off with a fucking bang. What is your problem with One Piece, and why you don't like it?
Oh, you just gonna jump into it.
Cause I don't understand.
I told you before, and I will tell you again. I do not have a problem with One Piece.
Why you don't like One Piece, and what is your problem with it?
So what I'm gonna tell y'all, the funny thing about it is today, is that we were talking, and we're collectors. We do a lot of collecting, right? And we collect a lot of different things. Everything from
Is that normal?
it is because we do what we do.
Cause I got a Gundam in there. I saw your Gundam.
Don't touch them.
No, I got one.
Oh, okay.
I literally got a Gundam in there. And they got me thinking maybe I need to start collecting some Gundam.
Go for it.
I got Well, what do I collect? I collect pop figures, of course. I'm Funko King, Funko Pop King. For those
So
who
he
don't know.
likes to think he's the Funko
Hey,
Pop
Funko
King.
Pop King. He seen that, and he like it too. And you know he like it. That's in fire. You know my collection fire. A whole bunch of chases, a whole bunch of Funko exclusives, anime exclusive, convention exclusives, the Amazon exclusive. Hell, I think Best Buy exclusive. Hell, need I go on?
You can keep going.
Shit, I got them all. Ooh, I got them all. Target exclusive. Lunchbox exclusive.
Hey, don't talk about my G.I. Joe lunchbox with the two pop figures.
And
in
I
the back.
got one. I got. Did you buy it from actual the Lunchbox place?
No.
I bought mine from Lunch. It's called it's the Lunchbox store. Got that. I'm a big heavy fan on comic books. I collect Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, Disney. I don't know how I got that. Power
They just
card.
pop up. They do. They just pop up.
I got Anastasia cards.
Anastasia.
I do. I probably from the movie.
So, last week, well, first let me clear the air. I don't hate One Piece. Okay?
I asked him a simple question. He couldn't answer.
Because I'm not familiar with a lot of it, but I don't hate it. It's just one of the
familiar with Naruto?
very. Because I put the time in. I actually put the time into Naruto. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop saying it like that. I hate when you say that. I hate when he says Naruto. No, it's Naruto. That's not how that's said.
Whatever. But I put time into it. And I'll ask you a question later on. We're gonna see how you feel about what I asked you.
Well, for me,
That's rock.
For me, I don't know, man. One Piece. I'm in a battle for both. I'm in a battle for One Piece, and I'm in a battle with Naruto. Because someone asked me a real question yesterday. He was like, if you had to pick between the two, which one you pick?
Oh no, I'm gonna make you feel worse than that.
And I had to tell him. I was like, to be honest with you, I'm gonna go with Naruto only because the simple fact is, I'm a big heavy fan of samurai ninja, and you know that. I'm a big fan of ninjas, and that whole Japanese. I'm a big fan of it. Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, those who know me, man, I love One Piece. I love one.
So I'm going to start the show off like this then. Oh no, that's somebody trying to get free pay give me the pay per views. No, we ain't doing all that.
No, we good.
I'll let you later on that one.
We
So
good.
I'm gonna hit you with this. It's called, since we started off like that, it's called Watch, Save, Delete.
Oh, if you make me pick that too, goddamn.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you two different scenarios, and it's two of them.
Okay.
You gotta do the same thing. Watch, save, delete. One Piece, Demon Slayer, or Jujutsu Kaisen. Which one you gonna watch? Which one you gonna save? Which one you gonna delete?
That's probably easy. So,
You think it might be easy?
well, this one, I'm watching One Piece,
Okay.
100%. Saving Jujutsu Kaisen.
And you're deleting Demon Slayer?
Well, you know I read the manga.
Again, though, you deleting Demon Slayer?
I wasn't, and let me tell you why.
Don't blame it on the last arc, because I know that's what you're about to say, because I just heard you.
It's not even that. Oh,
I saw you when you said it. You was like,
so
your facial expression said it right then and there.
Before I jump into it, and and the only reason why, because like I said, I love Demon Slayer. You know that. Again, samurai and fucking.
But you would delete that over Jujutsu Kaisen?
I'm not a fan of how they orchestrate their movies.
Well, you finna get 3 of them, so you might as well be ready for it.
But I know it's not gonna. I know the first movie they're gonna give you is gonna be literally what you just watched, and maybe 20, 30 minutes of new stuff. I'm not a fan of that. They got me with that last time, with that last movie. I wasn't a fan of that. That really threw me off and upset me because I could have watched this from at home. You gave me the same thing I just watched, so I wasn't a fan of that one. That kind of threw me off a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, beautiful art, but I didn't like that. But that was a real sucker for me. I didn't like
Really?
that shit.
So,
All right, give me the next one. I'm ready.
the next one, Watch, Save, Delete, Solo Leveling, Kaiju Number 8, and Naruto.
Fuck, I'm watching Naruto. That's already given. That's easy. That's in the word. I'm saving Solo Leveling, and I gotta and here's why for y'all. I can't believe he getting rid of. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting to watch it after that time I got reincarnated as a slime. So I'm finishing that up, and once I finish that, I'm gonna jump to Kaiju number 8. So that might change. I might switch it up.
So as of right now, you're gonna delete Kaiju Number 8 because you haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it yet. Even I don't like going off. I've heard it's great. But I don't want to go off because I haven't watched it. I can only give you what I watched. I've watched Solo Leveling. But after I'm done with that time I got reincarnated, I might actually hop into that.
You should.
No, I am. What's next?
Those were the only two I wanted to ask because I know those are your favorites, and you have.
I actually have a lot of favorites. Well, now that people are here, and people don't know my life, what I like.
So right now, also for everybody that's watching, he's got his YouTube channel up, and he's officially live on there. So if y'all want to check out some of his content, which he does great things, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I envy him, but you can go to on YouTube at Rome the 1365, and you will be happy. You can check out some of his content. Follow him. Matter of fact, follow him on YouTube.
Yeah, no, don't come to and visit me. I hate that shit. Visit me, you watch, you don't join. Fuck, nigga. It's cool. But no, I actually, someone asked me, what are your favorite animes?
Your top 3, what are they?
Really 5.
I said 3.
I could really name 5.
I just need 3. I don't need 5.
Well, you already know. Ronald Kenshin is sitting at the top. Naruto, One Piece.
Okay.
I could say Dragon Ball Z. I could say those, but that I told you, if you got that, and I'm that time I got reincarnated as a slime is something completely fucking different
from what you used to watching.
I'm okay
I told
with
you that though.
This the first one that actually get.
What's up, TZ?
Well,
what's going on?
Well, Full Metal Alchemist was pretty. We gonna get into the wrestling. You ain't gotta worry.
No, that's TZ. TZ is one of the new members that I met in one of the groups I got. He just hit affiliate too not too long ago, and we keep pushing everybody to trying to get affiliate. So I appreciate you coming through. But yeah, like you said.
Yeah, that threw me off. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. That's great. I've always, that was something different. I'm not a fan of Ninja Kamui. They lost me.
Well, we know why everybody lost the Ninja Kamui.
You don't have to
they were good up until they added these mech suits.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that. You was winning.
They was good. They was
you
good up
winning,
until the
so
mech
I'm
suits.
tossing that. I'm still a fan of the classics. I still watch the classics.
But what is your definition of a classic anime right now? Considering that where we're at now, we've moved on beyond the big three.
Well, technically.
Now we in this new gen era of the big three. You know, you talking about Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and everything else that's falling along with that. But what's the definition of a classic for you?
Oh, man. So, I hate having to go back to the ones. I hate them, but just use something like Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay. I can.
Just use that as an example.
And that's actually before Big Three, actually, when you think about it.
80s? Well,
yeah, because remember, most of the Big Three is all 90s.
That was kind of 90s. Kind of. Like in the middle. In the middle.
Maybe when we got it, it was 90s.
Okay.
But they probably seen it before we did.
Because you still had that old film.
Yeah.
You're looking at. Okay, no. Let me get rid of Yu Yu Hakusho, because a perfect moment. Because there's been times where you felt the action. Like, okay, for those who don't know, again, I'm a fan of One Piece. I think One Piece is fucking. But you can't tell me you didn't feel it when you heard Brooke's story.
Yeah.
And he cried. I cried. I still cry to the day. Thriller Bark is my favorite arc. Everybody say Dressrosa. Everybody say Whole Cake. Mine's is Thriller Bark. So I watched that and I literally shed the tears. Yu Yu Hakusho when Yusuke lost the master and found out that she died. Teared up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say a classic what gives you that moment, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this new anime hasn't given me that yet.
There have been a couple for me. I can say, but it's spaced out between, like for me, one of those moments was the start of Solo Leveling. At the start, you know, when everything happened, it gave me one of those moments like, man, if he got to go through stuff like this the whole show,
like
it's gonna be ants. I ain't even talking about the ants yet. I'm just talking about the first season.
The ant? Oh no, the ant took it there. Now, a classic is something that you just can't
get rid of. It was an instant classic for me because of the fact you're gonna get, put it like this, you're gonna get better fights than Igris. But that Igris fight was an instant classic for an anime fight. There's nothing else to talk about with that fight.
Well, that was great. It's just, and you gotta attach to story as well.
Mm-hmm. You
got those story in there. Story. If you don't got a good story, you're not watching that shit. Let's be for real. It's not gonna keep you. Like I told you, for Bleach, for me, everyone argued that Bleach to me they say is a classic. To me, Bleach is not a classic to me. I mean, of course, my opinion. I'm not trying to change nobody else's, but it's really now having an impact now. You know,
well, it's having an impact now because of the fact they're trying to go ahead and finish up the story, and the story basically is the 1,000-year blood war, and that's where everything kind of comes together. But again, it's one of those things where you're like, you're waiting for something to happen, and you have to. I call it a slow burn anime.
But there's that.
You have your action when you need it.
Too long.
No, that's why I like what they did, how they did it.
Even with the 1,000, it's and that's. I had an argument with somebody about that because they brought up Bleach. They bring Bleach. I was like, y'all now getting traction now. One Piece has always been traction. Naruto has always been traction.
No, there was traction. Still, there was traction in Bleach.
It's just.
But again,
not like the other two.
Again, for some, it's slower than the others.
Is Dragon Ball Z better than Bleach?
I would say, to a certain extent, yeah. There's parts of Dragon Ball that is slow.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say it that way.
Is Jujutsu Kaisen better than?
No.
It hasn't. Jujutsu Kaisen better than Bleach?
No, it's not.
Yeah. Story better.
I don't think so.
Fights are better. The fights are fucking better.
No, because here's the thing.
The fights are
Jujutsu Kaisen has only been out for 2 seasons,
and it's already doing better.
It's actually not. That's that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
If you ask somebody right now what you're watching, they're gonna tell you.
But nobody's watching Bleach right now because they've watched everything to where it's at.
And it's not interesting.
It is too.
I can't get into it. It's just.
That's you though. You have already stated what your problem was with Bleach. You don't like reverse storytelling, where in certain cases,
and like you said, it's a slow burn. I'm not opposed to a slow burn. Don't get me wrong.
But it's not your taste though. You've already said that though.
Of a slow fucking burn.
No,
like
because
damn.
The first season doesn't have a lot of action compared to everything else.
Now look at One Piece. Look at Naruto's first season. Look.
You can't sit here and tell me, like right now, there are people who will talk about Bleach as if it's better than Naruto, which is fine.
And I can't. Do you believe that?
I do, actually.
Bleach is better than.
Yes.
No.
Because for me, again, the story captivated me more than anything else. I enjoyed the story.
Story is better than.
Yes, it is. It actually is.
Bleach's story is better.
Yes.
Than Naruto?
Yes.
No, I can't get that.
It is.
I can't get that.
My problem with what people say here again, it can be hard, but at the end of the day, people have to look and see. Okay, I'll give you an example. People have to look outside themselves when they say.
What better connection did you have?
No. I had a connection with Bleach. No, that was the gift. My wife knows I love anime, so she buys me things, and she goes out and she sees.
Open it, and see what it is.
Yes, it is. It is this. It is this. It's this.
Come on, man.
But again, she buys stuff that's anime related, and I guarantee you, if she would have found a Bleach one, she would have bought it too.
That's better.
That's to you though.
So then, okay, you.
That's to you.
Now that you got this up, who's the strongest person in Naruto you think is? You believe it is?
The strongest person? I can't.
Someone told me they didn't like my answer. I said Gaara.
No, I can't say Gaara.
I say Gaara. That's
sand shit. I can't say Gaara.
Sand coffin. Sand burial. Hey.
Madara, he might just be that dude. Him or Minato, one of the two.
So you're not throwing Jiraiya in there?
No, Jiraiya's dead.
Don't do that shit. That shit does not
Jiraiya's
count.
Dead.
That's it.
Kakashi might be the second strongest.
The fifth Hokage?
I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I'm taking.
I think Sakura could.
Sakura. Why? What? Hold on. Let me get this straight. I've been out there. I've been out there for so long.
Who was her teacher?
It don't matter who her teacher is.
I argued somebody that they said she's not very strong. Shit.
I'm not saying she's not strong.
Shit.
She can beat Naruto. She can beat him.
Who?
She can beat Kakashi.
Come on.
No.
Don't do that
You
shit.
started it. You started it.
The fifth Hokage can beat Kakashi. What's the difference?
But you started it though.
Can she not beat Kakashi?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. The fifth Hokage can beat Kakashi.
Lies.
I'm throwing it out there. The fifth Hokage beat the fuck out of Jiraiya, didn't she? Remember what he said? I've only came to death twice. The first time when doing my experiment. And what happened with that?
But
his chest almost got blown off. And then Naruto.
So I'm gonna say this.
I'm saying Sakura.
I'm saying
Sakura can.
She can beat Sasuke.
She wouldn't even do it if she could.
Why?
Because she love him. Come on now.
Okay. She can beat Neji.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, boy. That's
she can beat Hinata. No.
She can probably beat Hinata now.
Nope.
I ain't gonna give you that much credit.
Nope. I don't think that.
I ain't gonna give you that much credit. I ain't gonna give you that. Hold on now. I give you Neji now. I give you that.
They from the same tree.
I give you that.
They from the same tree.
That motherfucker. Fuck you. Nah, yo, that shit hard as hell. But I'm not giving you. Nah, she getting her ass. She too soft.
So okay.
She too soft. She getting her ass handed.
I don't see it.
Oh yeah, that first punch sleep. That first punch sleep.
But since we're on the since we're talking about battles and anime and stuff like that, right? We get into a lot of conversations about power scaling, and I'm not gonna say Krillin because I know how you feel about that man.
Try. She's the one for y'all. I've been trying my hardest to let this go. I can't. I think Krillin is the weakest motherfucker I've ever seen in Dragon Ball. The weakest. Everyone say he can be the strongest human and the weakest at the same time. I have proof. I got evidence to back up. I'm not gonna do it again because he hasn't beaten anyone. He came close to beating no one.
The reason I bring this up is I see a lot of people who they say that not Krillin. They say with these power battles, a lot of people say that they're unfair. And
it depends on who you're facing.
Well, you can't take people from one verse, then another verse. And then it's like you take.
But remember when you said about the villains in Dragon Ball Z are strong and all that versus the people in Naruto? I beg to differ because you have people in Naruto that can.
There's only one villain in Naruto that can actually do something. It's only one, maybe two.
There's a few. There's a few. We acting like a
he says that Krillin is weaker than every human, including Yamcha, including Yajirobe.
No. You see, he wanna flip the no.
Well, no, he says this. He says he's never beaten any major character in the game.
He hasn't even attempted to fight
in the movie. So therefore, Krillin's weak.
He hasn't beaten. Who is he beaten? He's died twice. Who is he beaten? See,
again, that's what you're.
Who is he came close to beating?
That's the standard that you're holding.
Oh no, he's stronger than Yamcha. I give you that. He's stronger than Yamcha. He's the strongest human. He is. But he ain't did shit. he ain't did shit. Who has Krillin beaten? Hot take. Who has Krillin beaten?
No, I'll give you that. He has not beaten anybody.
And then these motherfuckers tell me he can destroy a planet. Shit, when?
A Destructo Disc can do it.
Please. That nigga weak.
A Destructo Disc can do it.
Weak. He weak. He's the weakest. Can he beat Goku? No. Can he beat
That's true. That is true. Who has beaten anyone besides the Saiyans? The Saiyans has always done the dirty work. If you finna sit here talking about Yajirobe cutting off that man's tail, that's the only thing you gonna say.
Who beat Vegeta? Y'all wanna get into this? Okay. Who beat Vegeta? Krillin had one job to cut Vegeta's tail, and he couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
But guess who did? Did
so
that,
you saying so basically because the man
I say Hercule stronger than him. Hercule beat Cell.
There you go with that nonsense.
Hey, I'm just saying he beat Cell.
There you go with that nonsense.
Hercule beat Cell. Did he not? Hell, Hercule beat Android 18. Did it? God. No, 18. He beat Android 18.
See, you trying to use technicalities for
but hey, a win's a win. That's what you told me.
Everybody's catching L's.
Hey, what you mean? He's caught many. How many times has Krillin died?
What, twice?
Okay. The first one was diabolical.
How many times Goku's died?
And then saved the day. How do you die and save the day?
Again.
I'm just saying. Tell me.
Again, yeah. He cut the tail off, and Goku hit him with a spirit bomb in the story.
Hey.
But
Krillin had one job. To cut his tail off. And then he could have killed Vegeta right then and there. Now, remember what we said about the merciless part and being strong? Fuck what Goku talk about. This motherfucker almost killed me. He almost blew the planet up.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell him Krillin is not the weakest. He just has this mentality. Just
what
because
has Krillin done?
Krillin hasn't killed anybody. That's your point.
No, for y'all say he got eliminated in the power, right? The first one, right? He was the first one eliminated, right? What has Krillin done? Who has he beaten?
Yamcha is the weakest.
No. I'm not saying he's. Krillin can obviously beat Yamcha. Yamcha has died at least 3 times, and then he quit. I'm not saying he's the strongest human. Krillin is the strongest human, yes, but he's also, when he's the strongest human, he is the weakest towards everybody else because he is the worst hype man I've ever seen.
So like you, huh?
Did he beat the bar? No. Zybon? No.
He didn't beat anybody from the Ginyu Force. Go ahead.
Did he even attempt to fight them? No. Did he beat Raccoon? No. Did he fight Nappa? No. He couldn't even beat the Cybermen.
Nobody beat the. All of them died from the Cybermen. Well, not died. They blew up, but they didn't die.
Not Piccolo. He didn't even beat them.
No, Piccolo doesn't have. You're right. Piccolo does not have any W's at all. He has
yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
What?
Yes, he does. Y'all better go watch that Gohan, but we gotta say different.
That's not a win.
That motherfucker orchestrated the thing.
So that's a win.
Yes.
Because Gohan did it. He doesn't have a win.
Yeah, that was a win.
How is that a win?
He orchestrated the other win. If it wasn't for him, Gohan won't go do shit. He didn't even know Pan.
Well, he does have a win. Raditz. He was the one that hit Raditz with the special beam cannon that killed Raditz.
Really, too? Didn't he kill Slug?
Lord Slug? No.
Yeah! He was there. Didn't he beat Slug?
No, he didn't beat Lord Slug. That was Goku in the end that beat Lord Slug.
Yeah. That's a
See, there you go. There you go with your technicality again.
But he did beat Raditz. He got a W.
That might be the only W.
Wait, no.
But that wasn't solo though.
He beat 18 too. 17. Yes, he did. He beat 17 too. Remember before before the whole battle, he fought 17. He beat 17 too. That one, no.
What fight? And before Cell?
Before Cell. When meeting up, remember they went to the planet. Well, they went to that area first, the Rocky Mountains. In every game, everybody know what it is, and they fought first, and they got to beat 17.
I don't remember.
I'm just saying, all your great fighters have a win. Gohan has a win. Piccolo has a win. Gohan has at least 3.
Gohan has 2.
3, at least 2.
2, because you got Cell.
He beat the Dracula dude.
He has 3 because then he also has Bojack.
That's when he was a kid.
He beat
the Dracula dude too with the sword. He beat him.
Does that count though? Because that was doing the arc though. That wasn't the whole arc though.
Don't cheat him like that. He did.
I'm not cheating him. I'm just saying.
And technically, you can give him part of that Raditz one too.
How? If you can't give
the headbutt. They want Piccolo and Goku weren't beating him like that.
Mm-mm. He got Raditz, yeah. That's the only one he got. Was the only one he truly did get was Raditz.
So, but he got a W though, right? Hell, Hercule got a W.
From what?
I told you he beat Tail. He beat Tail. He beat Android 18. And he's the only human not to die.
I guess you want to count that as
a
W. If you want
all
to count
the
that
humans
as a W.
died. Yamcha died. Krillin died. Tien died. The Blue Rabbit died. Hell, even Yajirobe died. You know who didn't die? Hercule.
So I got one for you since we say
I be trying to cheat my boy out of that.
So
he ain't no assist character.
Do you know he's an assist character?
To what? To what?
But there is this past weekend, Nick, aka Astro Wolf, he was at DreamCon.
Man, we gotta go.
That's a trip though. That's a trip.
We gotta go to.
And from all intents and purposes of the pictures he showed and everything I saw, it was pretty good. He said without warning, without Vegeta's warning, Krillin would have killed Nappa.
Get the hell out of here! That motherfucker wasn't doing that shit.
Woo.
That was not gonna happen, and you know it. You know it. Nappa was finna goddamn sit on him like a goddamn roach. And I'm not saying. I just hate when people say Krillin can beat this and.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling him that Destructo disc don't play, but he don't want to hear that though.
What the fuck? Okay, who has this Destructo disc killed? Who has he hit? Who has he hit?
If
it's strong though, right? Like, who has he hit with it?
Everybody that he done tried to hit with it has dodged it. I will say that much.
So what's the point of the move?
He might need to work on his aim just a little.
Who has he hit with it? So. Now, Solar Flare, I give you that. Strong. That Solar Flare shit strong.
So, to those people that's in chat, let me ask you this. Everybody who's seen Tournament of Power, when Goku and Krillin were on that rooftop, how many of you actually felt like he was actually working Goku in a different way? And what I mean by that is,
you got to be
what I mean by that is,
you know that
if Goku was holding back, which clearly we know, I feel like he was.
You know he was.
But
he could have killed him.
But was Krillin not being smart by using his moves the way he was using? Like he used the Destructo disc on him.
Would it have mattered?
It's not a matter of matter. It's a matter of when you talk about strategy. Remember how I told you there's a such thing as battle IQ?
And you think his is high?
I'm not saying it's high. I actually do think Krillin has a higher battle IQ than most. Because of the stuff.
In battles for that to happen.
And he's been in battles. He just got his ass kicked.
Name him.
Every series he's got his ass kicked. And I'm okay with that.
What about the one he didn't even partake in? He didn't partake in.
He didn't have to partake in Boo. He was still around. He didn't partake in Cell. No, he didn't. He partaked in everything else though. After he
didn't partake in the androids.
Battle the gods when Frieza first showed up, and it was just
so lower level people. Is that?
But it's a fight. A fight is a fight. Does not matter.
I give you
that.
A
fight is a fight.
Did he fight Broly?
No, he wasn't even around to fight Broly.
Did he fight Broly in the original one?
No, he wasn't around.
Did he even attempt?
What are you not listening to what I'm saying?
The first Broly movie?
He was not up there. He was not up there when they went to play. No, he wasn't.
The first Broly movie,
it was Piccolo and
they were in attendance.
No, but he never fought him.
He
didn't fight.
Of course he didn't fight. He ain't gonna win. He ain't gonna win. Come on, Rod. He ain't gonna win.
I'm not gonna sit here and justify what you just said.
You know he ain't. Can he beat Broly?
No. You know he can't be. Hell. See, there you go. Again. Look at the people you naming. Look at the people you naming.
Can he beat Pan?
Yes.
No. Say it right. Your boy said say it right. She is saying right. How she got more battle IQ and beating somebody and you don't? Pan.
You really think?
I think your daughter's stronger than her.
Oh Lord! As I was saying, I'm finna change subject because he done flipped his wig.
Is he stronger than Trump?
Say what?
Is Krillin stronger than Trump? Goten. They don't even fight.
But like, and Nick said it best. He said, if not for the story path of how they always build on the Saiyans, Solar Flare Destructo just kills most.
Who is he hit him with?
That's the point.
But you gotta hit somebody.
Point, though, the story doesn't allow for him to do that. The story's not about him. It makes perfect sense on what he's saying. If you made the story about Krillin doing the things that he do,
what about Dragon Ball?
When he was a kid, he didn't even know how to do a Destructo Disc. They barely could do. They could, but they could barely do Kamehamehas, and him and Goku were rivals.
And I'm still on the fence with the strongest human. I'm saying Master Roshi. He's stronger than Master Roshi.
Oh, he actually did hit somebody with the Destructo Disc.
Wasn't it Frieza?
Yes.
But he didn't die.
Cut off his tail.
No.
He cut off his tail.
Was
he
it
cut
his
off.
tail?
It was his tail.
No, that was Trunks that cut him in half, right?
Yeah, he cut off his tail. He did cut off Frieza's tail.
The tail. Not the person, the tail.
Wait a minute, no, it wasn't his tail, it was his horns.
Wasn't that King Cold though?
No, that
the
was
horn?
No.
When he got big, when he got.
But that third transformation.
The second, no, it's the second.
Is it second? No, 1, 2. Yeah, when he got big and his head went back out like this, then.
The horns. What about the rest of the body? Where the power at in the horns?
But he did catch the tail too, though, didn't he? Because didn't Frieza lose part of his tail in the fight?
No, you might be right. I think it's just the horns.
I gotta go back.
Because I don't remember him hitting them.
But my point is this that I'm making. And Nick, you brought out a good point though when you said that.
Yeah, it's not based around him.
Now if they put that effort into Krillin, it's a different story.
But they did it to Master Roshi.
That's Roshi. Roshi had a part to play.
But I'm confused.
Roshi is their teacher.
Is Master Roshi the
Not anymore, no.
Why? Then who is it? Krillin.
With Roshi's age, no, he's not the strongest.
Why? He lasted longer than Krillin to turn him into power, didn't he? Who got eliminated first? How Master Roshi outlast you? But if I'm not the strongest human, how did Master Roshi? I think Hercule would have did better in the Tournament of Power, if you ask me. Hell, he would have hit half the time. And they came. And
there you go. You just want somebody to come after you. That's fine. Go right ahead.
Hey, I beat Cell. I didn't die.
But what I wanted to say was, DreamCon was this past weekend, and Nick went, and
is that California?
Texas.
That's hot.
And there was a lot of controversy surrounding DreamCon. Let me explain what I mean by that. So DreamCon is an anime gaming convention made by black people. It's like 5 or 6 black guys that came together and said, "Hey, let's do this." I'm not sure how many it is, right? And you have you have a couple of content creators who were there, and they were going around talking about what is this convention for? Because they not
you sit there and fucking enjoy it like everybody else do.
They were going around picking at people in costumes and
get them the fuck out of there.
And just a bunch of dumb stuff.
I feel like if you come to these things and you making fun of people and you there, escort them out.
I feel like now there were problems because I don't think they expected DreamCon to be as packed as it was. Because you talking about 17,000 people.
I don't care, Rod.
And my thing is I'm talking about as far as
for the love of something.
No, I'm talking about as far as venue wise. They didn't realize it was going to be as big as it was.
Who cares?
Not them. I'm talking about the people who run it. Oh, okay. And they were like, okay, we got to do better. Cool, that's fine. But back to these content. It's one content creator in Pacific. I don't remember his name.
Bitch ass boy.
And I feel like if you're going to these conventions and you're saying the stuff you're saying and doing the stuff that you're doing,
get that nigga out.
You are only there clout chasing, and you're not about the culture. You're not about the culture of black nerds. You're not a blurred. You're just there to do some content so you can get more likes and views and so forth and so forth. And my problem with that is it's already hard for us as black people to say we are nerds, that we watch anime, we play games, because we get hit with so much BS about what, y'all shouldn't be playing, grown men shouldn't be playing games, y'all shouldn't be playing dress up. I can think of plenty of things. I can play.
Don't want you.
You can do so much more with your money besides doing this and doing that. Well, guess what? My money, my time.
No, here's the problem. Not chasing women. Grown man shouldn't be chasing women.
Well, first of all, the dude was like, "Where the baddies at? Where the baddies at?" Like, you there? What are you? You're not there for the right reason.
So, this is my take for those out there. And I don't know if y'all see it the same way I see it. You know, y'all can just comment. Anime. Just keep the games part out. Anime, that whole anime section, to me, is a religion. I feel like if you're a diehard anime fan, that's a religion. Like, this is a religion. This ain't something that I woke up one day and say, I think I want to know. This is a religion. People like me and you and other, to me, anime is a religion to me. I feel like this is the closest thing to the goddamn Bible. That manga is the closest thing to a Bible. And think about it. How many versions are there of the Bible?
Oh man, there's too many.
Oh, how many versions are there of manga?
Very different.
So they're not the same?
No, I feel what you're saying.
I'm saying, with that being said, for you to come here and disrespect my religion, I get that motherfucker out of here, because you're not there for no.
You're not there for the right reason.
You hook up with a chick there. It happens. I've heard people found their truth. Man, we was at Dragon Con last year. Man, he proposed to his girlfriend right then and there.
I can't talk about my stories because my story, and it's a few people on this that's watching now that knows my story about what goes on in anime conventions.
You find true love. It is what it is. But don't go there. Disrespect these people. I don't care how they look in the cosplay. It's not. This is the. You want to do that shit on Halloween and do all that. You do that. But when it comes to
our conventions,
when it comes to our conventions, our anime conventions, our game conventions, where people, this is the only place.
I felt like he didn't know what he was signing up for when he said he was going.
I felt like he wanted to come here and disrespect people. Like a laughing stock. No, this is the only place where people who feel like they
already picked on. Let's be clear that we're already picked on to a certain extent, because I can speak from experience when I'm at work or I'm out and about and I might have on my anime slippers and I'm walking through Walmart. You got those on? Guess what? Yes, I have gray hair. Yes, I have gray hair. But at the end of the day, I like what I like.
Man, fuck that. Yeah, I watch anime. You can't beat my ass though.
It's like they go picking for fights almost.
Can you beat my ass? No. Can you try? No. You attempt it? You gonna get one. No. Beat your ass like you was in one of them fucking mangas you goddamn read. I sure will.
I think man, we gotta come to the consensus that
it's a disrespect.
We used to think, okay, before COVID, I'm gonna say this, and I read this a while back, that before COVID, anime wasn't as popular.
Bullshit.
No, I'm not. We're not talking about me and you. We talking about mainstream.
Well, I don't believe it. Bullshit.
No, and actually, if you go back and look at
One Piece,
the numbers,
Naruto,
even then,
Dragon Ball Z,
even then, go back and look at some of the numbers. A lot of these shows that are out now wouldn't even have the time of day if it wasn't. And I hate to say this, if it wasn't for the fact that you were forced to stay at home and you couldn't go.
Bullshit.
Nowhere. No, really.
Bullshit.
Really.
We're gonna act like we're gonna act like anime conventions ain't been around.
No,
for
I'm
decades,
not saying they haven't been
and
around.
And these motherfuckers show up at it dressed up.
I'm not saying they ain't been around.
I ain't gonna say
what I'm saying is though the uptick in anime itself happened during those the year and a half during COVID. The numbers spiked. It actually shows that the numbers spiked of people watching anime. What I'm saying is now, anime is more mainstream than what it used to be.
I don't want the motherfuckers in it. I'm being honest.
Than what it used to be. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want them in my religion. We don't accept you. You watching it during COVID? Oh no, you ain't a real fan. You. Now, I'm not saying Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia ain't great, but if you can sit there and tell me, oh yeah, those are the greatest animes, man, sit your ass down, man. You a COVID baby.
I'm okay with you saying that.
You're a COVID.
I am
you a COVID watcher.
and I'm okay.
Anime in COVID.
I'm good with that. I can deal with that.
Don't tell me you're a fan.
But again,
I met someone.
Because even when you go to AWA,
can you consider them a fan?
No, I can't.
You can't.
If you talking about your favorite anime is Demon Slayer,
oh yeah,
and then I tell you, have you watched Full Metal Alchemist? And you tell me
what's that?
I give you a better example. There's a guy on.
A nigga asked me, "What's One Piece?" Are you talking about a bathing suit?
No, there's a guy on TikTok. You probably seen him. His name is Kev on Stage. He's a comedian. Yeah. And he started his anime journey.
I like him.
About 2 years ago. Guy, yeah. About 2 years ago or so.
I give him a pass.
It's not even that I give him a pass. If you look at what everybody recommended him from the start,
he watched it,
and he watched every episode.
He ain't went through it. On One Piece though, but
because he even said though he has to watch stuff because of his schedule. Mm-hmm. So he went back and watched, and I never forget this. He said he started watching Full Metal Alchemist, and I was like, oh, he in for it. I even told him to watch Food Wars. He said, I'm going to go back and watch it. And then when he went back and watched it, he said, I ain't never in my life seen an anime with food that's making people take their clothes off. But story's great.
He get a pass.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. He got a
pass.
Most definitely.
Because, see, you didn't come in here disrespecting my culture. You actually embraced it.
You wanted to learn it.
And then you go, and I think he was at DreamCon.
Yeah, he was.
He dressed up as Zoe. He went the whole week, the whole stuff like that.
Yeah, he gets. You
get a pass, but when you come here and nigga, were you even dressed up, nigga?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I'll send you the video later. You see him walking in there. Yeah.
Don't come to my shit. Don't come to my venues, nigga. We jump people like you. You'll get jumped with a bamboo sword. Don't come.
But as we were talking about DreamCon, also, San Diego Comic-Con happened, and and what ended up happening? What ended up happening? We had a big talk, and
I'm not liking it, but
he's not liking it because he's going to use, and I don't want to use the race card, but he's liking it and not liking it. He doesn't like Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Dr. Doom, but at the same time,
does it make?
It makes sense and it don't make sense.
I can explain. Now, anybody who knows me, Iron Man, Captain America, Deadpool, my favorites, Blade, War Machine. I'm a big Marvel guy. I collect the comics. I'm big on lore. I can tell you what's going to happen. I can tell you why they're going with it. Now, with Iron Man playing, Robert Downey Jr. in the comics, yes, that does happen. Where there's a variant of Dr. Doom.
Couple of variants, actually. Let's be clear. Yeah. There's a couple of variants.
I just don't want to confuse everybody.
Right.
So he casts out the bag. There's a couple of variants that is not Victor Von Doom. It's Tony Stark. And Tony Stark,
vicious as hell as Doom, though,
man. Is Doom.
He's vicious though, bro.
It starts off, and to me, I love that they're going back to they're using comics
as real lore, but again, like we talked earlier,
it's great.
Which one they're going to use? Because
it just depends on, because there's many variants of Iron Man as which one. Because remember, you could get the variant where you get Tony Stark as Von Doom, where he has the metal, the full, the
whole
bodysuit,
versus a Stark suit.
And there's one when he has the Stark suit.
I've seen that one.
And they want to say that's the strongest one.
No. I can tell you the strongest one. I seen it the other day. So, the strongest one I seen is when he stood toe to toe with Thanos and snatched out Thanos' entire spine.
Yeah. And that's lore, right?
That's lore. So and
I'm not upset. Now, what I am upset about is, now, I love Ronnie Downey Jr. I think he's great, great as Iron Man. Do I think he can pull this role off? Of course. I'm not gonna be oblivious to it. Of course. What I don't like is I felt like had I known that this is the route they're going with
you felt like you was blindsided.
Because the only reason why we're going this route is because we're not using Kang the Conqueror.
Correct.
Now, had known that, hey, now if you had this plan in the works,
but we all know that was not the plan.
And that's what I'm saying. Had been planned, like if this was in the whole Avengers plan, I would have been like, okay, that's not bad. You have Robert Downey Jr. We finna do this. I'm okay. But that's not what you get. You're doing this because Kang the Conqueror is not a thing anymore. And now that that's the case, do I feel like there's other people that, not saying Robert Downey Jr. couldn't play it, because of course, I felt like there was other people that could have played that Victor Von Doom role. And I got two, and I took the people from Supernatural, Dean and Sam. Both of them.
Well,
could have did that.
My rebuttal to you is that I get it. They can be there. I'm not going to use the diversity word because that's such a crazy word.
We're not going to use the race.
But what I want to say, I feel like
you trying to do something new though.
You are, because
so why not give me something new?
And they are.
That's
because
not new, Ron.
when you're using
the same people?
No, when you're using an established character that's played this role of this one person for years.
That's already in the
Right. Listen, you're bringing Tony Stark back, but not as Tony Stark. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, of
You're
course.
bringing him back. Everybody knows and loves this dude as a hero.
True.
Now you're flipping the script where everybody think that, okay, Tony Stark is playing Doctor Doom. That's what we know. That's what we're getting.
And see,
and that's how you market this, in my eyes, because everybody who's read comics, if you haven't read any of the comics where Tony Stark is Doctor Doom, you'll understand why this works and how it works, and it's going to work for the simple fact you can't get anybody else to play Tony Stark. Let's be clear, Tony Stark is dead for all intents and purposes.
Yes.
In the MCU 616, we know he's dead. But again, we also know.
So why am I getting a recast of Captain America? I know why, but I just.
Well, again, remember they are different. Again, remember Spider-Man opened up this whole wormhole of a multiverse.
But that's not the same, because now you're bringing the new Captain America, which whatever, with the Winter Soldier, and
he's not Captain America. He's still Falcon to me. As much as you want to give him this moniker,
I'm not.
You see what I'm saying? As much as you want to give him this moniker of I am Captain America,
you know that should have went to Winter Soldier.
But
come on, that should have went to the Winter Soldier.
Well, we all know that there is a variant in the comic where Winter Soldier does become Captain America. But
what you get.
No, you didn't get that. You got the way they told the story in Marvel was that. Sam had always been that next person.
Am I going to get the Defenders?
No, you get Thunderbolts. You're not going to get the Defenders. They did Defenders on Netflix. It sucked.
Where's my Luke Cage?
I'm telling you, you got it on Netflix. You got all of them on Netflix. They all had their own series.
You can give me Luke Cage. I don't care about the rest. Go at other shit, Iron Fist and
Jessica Jones and everybody.
Daredevil and I.
But again, listen, you already got it. They gave it to you on Netflix.
I did not get it.
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool. Now that I got it, why have they not been introduced?
Oh God, this is one of them conversations we had before. Where
did you see Deadpool?
I told you I'm not talking about that.
Have you seen it?
I know about it, but I'm not talking about it. No, but
you get the Midnight Suns.
I'm not talking about that.
You get them.
You're not listening.
Where they get their cameo. They get that shit.
You're not listening.
I don't care. Spoiler. They in there. The Midnight Suns, they in there.
You're still not listening to what my point is.
I'm just saying.
Marvel movies that go to the theater, right?
A1.
Right.
Well,
and
not
they,
all
and,
of them.
And they focus on what? Big bads, right?
Don't say they not, Rob.
No, I'm just hear me out. It's true. Look at all the outside of the Spider-Man movies, right? Outside of Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, right? Look at the villains and all the pretty much the major.
You got Doc Ock.
And all, I'm talking about like major villains.
Doc
like
Ock.
let's start with Marvel. Let's start with the first one where not Iron Man, because Iron Man was.
Oh, we're going in order. Okay.
When I'm not saying we're going in order, I'm just looking at villains. Tony had to deal with.
In the first one?
In the first one. That wasn't the street. This is before the Avengers actually became.
Before Iron Man, the first one. Who did he
He had to fight. Remember the guy remade his original suit but made it bigger, stronger, and all that kind of stuff? Had to fight him.
That counts?
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going through it.
Second movie?
Second movie, it was.
Oh, that you can't?
Still, that really doesn't count because that's low level. It was good. He was. I wouldn't call him street level. He's a little bit above street level.
He had his own Iron Man suit.
That's why I say he was a little bit above street level.
Okay. Why do I feel like you saying Iron Man's villains ain't shit?
No. I'm not saying that.
Damn, that's what it sounds like.
I'm just comparing them to the.
Ultron is his.
Yeah, but I'm comparing them to.
Okay.
To
third one.
Now, like compare his first three movies. Fucking 10 Rings, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit.
That wasn't a 10 Rings.
That's what he was part of. Remember, that was the group that he was part of before they killed the guy off. He was a paid actor. Remember when he was talking.
But that was street level.
That's street. That's
powers.
That's street level though. Look at what they were doing. They wasn't doing anything major.
They had powers.
So now we go from the first three Iron Man movies.
Yeah, go Thor.
Look at what Thor was fighting.
Now Thor had. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying.
Not gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. Thor was fighting gods. Let's be clear. He was fighting.
The first one.
Not the first one, but I'm saying though, he was fighting gods.
The second one, yes.
He was fighting gods.
The third one, trash.
You just don't like certain shit.
He ain't fight nobody. Trash. That third one, you might want to say that.
That was a bro story. Him and that was a bromance. You know what I'm talking about. Him and Hulk. Him and that whole Hulk thing was.
That was the second one, wasn't it?
No, that was the third one.
We got four Thor movies?
Yes.
Yeah, that Love and Thunder is the fourth one, right?
Yes, that's the fourth one.
Man, I ain't counting that. That shit was trash.
I haven't got to that yet. That's down the road.
Okay.
So you look at that one.
Hell, Hulk ain't fight nobody. Abomination?
Yeah, but is Abomination gonna rule the world? Gonna take over the world? Not really.
Destroy it.
I wouldn't say destroy it.
You tried.
But you see what I'm getting at. You see the difference between Thor's villains that he had to deal with versus what Tony had.
Iron Man shit look weak.
It do though. When you start comparing these individual stories, hell, even look at Captain America's first villain, Red Skull.
He really didn't have no powers though.
No, he had a Tesseract.
But that was lower level. He had no powers. All he had.
But then think about it. Here's the thing though. Captain America really didn't fight anybody outside. Hold on.
Oh no!
No.
Don't
Let's
you
see.
do that
so
shit?
First,
are we going comic book or movie?
No, we're going movies. We're not even touching the comic book right now. Because comic books is a different issue for everybody that we've named. Comic book is a different issue. So, if you look at the movies, he had to fight in the first movie, Red Skull. Second movie, it was he had to fight Iron Man. If you want to be clear about it.
That wasn't the second movie.
Yes, that was. Civil War.
Captain America 2?
Yes, Civil War with Spidey and all of them. That was the second movie.
He really didn't fight him though.
That was the second movie.
Okay.
Third movie.
Was it Captain America Winter Soldier?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the third. Okay. That was the second movie. The third movie.
Yeah, the Captain America 3?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was. That was the third movie where him and Bucky actually fought. Yes, it was. Cause the second. Yes, it was. Cause remember they was on.
Look that up.
Remember when they was fighting? When they was fighting on the whatchamacallit, the helicarrier. That's the third movie.
They didn't get Captain America. Didn't get.
Yes, that was the third movie.
You gotta look that up. Google.
That was the third movie.
Google.
Cause the second movie. The second movie, Captain America. It was Captain America. Captain America. Civil War was the third movie.
They didn't get 3.
Yes, he did. Cause the other movie, cause remember he was on the run from Shield, cause they were hunting him. That was not the movie.
Captain America.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
I don't remember him getting no.
It was 3 movies.
I know he got 2, and you really can't count this.
No, it was 3 movies.
3.
It was 3 movies. It was Captain America, Captain America: The First Avenger, Captain America, yeah, Civil War.
That's the second one.
And then Winter Soldier. That's 3 movies. That's 3 movies. Cause remember,
Captain America: Winter Soldier
was a separate movie. Yes.
So that was 3.
No, that's when. No, you have Civil War. That's the one where he fought Tony.
Is that the first one?
No.
No, that's the Avengers.
The first Avenger is that one. Then you had Then you had Winter Soldier. That's the second. The third one is Civil War.
Does it say Captain America?
Yes.
Show me.
Captain America: Winter Soldier cast. Captain America: First Avenger. Captain America: Civil War. Brave New World is the next one. New World Order.
That's not Captain America.
I'm telling you. You just don't like to be wrong. That's your problem. 3 movies.
Don't count that last one.
That is though, cause it's his.
If it's his, he ain't the main goddamn.
None of them were the main character in it, cause it was the whole thing about the whatchamacallit. Right. So again, it's him.
Alright, bro.
So it was 3 movies.
It seemed like it. I don't know about Superman. I don't know.
Because it was. Because remember they came out with those Accords in the third movie.
But he really didn't.
Because remember that was the introduction of Black Panther.
No, was it?
Yes, it was.
No, he was in one before that.
No, he wasn't.
The dad?
No.
The third one.
That third Civil War movie, because they were trying to capture Bucky for killing his dad, and Cap wasn't having it.
Okay, all right. I didn't know it was Captain America.
Yes, it says Captain America: Civil War in big letters.
It really wasn't about him in the first one.
It was.
Alright, shit.
Because it tied all the way back into the beginning of the first Iron Man movie, where Bucky killed Tony's mom and dad.
That shit was crazy too. It is in the comic book as well, but
you don't like that shit. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with the facts? You always say you're a big man on facts.
I said you got it. Statistic proven. You're right. I don't know.
But if you look at their villains that they fought, the villains don't get out of hand till you get to
a real
Avenger. No, till you get to Guardians of the Galaxy. That's when it gets out of hand.
No, it got out of hand before.
Well, Avengers then Guardian of the Galaxy, because that's when you first get introduced to the Chitauri that Loki brings. That's when it got real bad.
Did you like the Marvels?
It was on a scale of 1 to 10. I give it like a 7. I think they could have did some more with it.
Only good thing about that was the end.
Because it was over. That's what you was about to say.
Okay. The end credits were great. X-Men.
Yeah, you have that. But my thing is this. We're talking about the level of villainy in the Marvel movies with certain characters like.
So who had it the worst?
Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy had it fucking worse. Them niggas was fighting gods on day 1.
Thor had a tremendous.
No, cause you gotta remember. You gotta remember. Fucking Peter Quill's dad was a fucking god.
So that's
that's even worse. You remember the Eternals? That's even worse.
That was a worse movie.
but you see my point though. When you look at villainy from a certain level, you see what I'm saying? That's why I say with the Defenders.
I'm gonna say.
But when you look at the Defenders,
I'm still saying Iron Man because technically, Ultron was his.
We haven't even got up to Ultron yet. I haven't even got to that part yet.
That's a collective movie though. That doesn't count.
No, but what I'm saying with Ultron is different because, like you said, there were other villains in that show, in that movie. You know, Claw, whatever his name was. Not saying he meant anything.
Quicksilver. I'm confused. I don't like that. I don't like how they're going with Wanda and Quicksilver.
Man. I love Wanda.
No, I'm talking about.
Well, remember, Quicksilver's dead.
You know that's Magneto's.
No, he's dead though, right?
I'm just saying, which one is that? A different variant?
Like, yes, that's a completely different variant because Magneto is not even involved in any of this.
I'm waiting for them to involve.
But remember, they were orphans. They were kids.
I'm just saying, I'm waiting for them to. Really...
Well, you know, Wanda does not adhere to anything that Marvel does now. She does her own thing. She don't give a fuck about anything in the comics.
I'm just saying,
she does what she does.
If they're bringing in Magneto, they gotta bring in. But that's.
I think that the X-Men universe, when it does become part of the MCU,
are we inviting Deadpool?
He's already there.
No, is he a part of this?
Of what? The MCU? He's a part of the MCU now because of what he did at the end of 2. All the time skipping that he did. Now the TVA done got involved. So
I gotta get that.
So that's how he's into the Marvel universe now. That's how he backdoored his way.
What the fuck is Cable? Like, I thought it was Cable.
No, I doubt. I didn't think you would see Cable. I think Cable was a one and done.
Well,
he might show up during the X-Men stuff, but I think
Bishop as well.
You might not get neither. You might get one or the two, but I don't think you're gonna get both.
Well, you need Bishop if you're talking about Cable. That's why I was kind of confused. I didn't add him in this one.
Well, you got to remember, Deadpool fucked up the timeline at the end of the second by doing all the stuff that he did, including breaking the fourth wall by shooting himself in the head in the Wolverine movie, because he did do that too. Remember what he told Wolverine? You're going to thank me for this.
I wonder if they're going to bring back Hugh Jackman some more.
I don't know. It depends on it. Well, one, it depends. You know, Wesley's old too, so let's be clear. And my problem
Y'all
is.
need to stop.
Hold on, let me finish.
Shit there.
Let me finish. You get so offensive when I mention certain people, and you shouldn't, because it's just a comment.
Blade should be.
It's just a
Now
comment.
the person they using, they want to replace him with. I'm not mad about. He played Cottonmouth.
I know you're talking about, yeah.
Not mad at that. Now, am I gonna get it? Cool. What villain are you giving me? Because it has to be Morbius.
No, because Morbius is in.
But they talked about it.
But I don't think it'll be Morbius.
It needs to be Morbius.
It'll be some big bad, bigger than Morbius, probably.
There's nobody big bagger than Morbius.
Vampire wise,
you got a vampire, and then you got Blade. You got a vampire that's running amok in New York. Then you have Blade.
But I don't think Morpheus is running amok in New York. That's the problem.
He went amok in the last one.
Huh?
He went amok in the last one.
No, he was. It really wasn't amok like they make it out to be.
I mean, not the back, but he was in New York.
Yeah, but I don't think it's him. I think what's going to happen if they do it, Blade is going to run into Morpheus. Morpheus is going to say.
I think it's going to.
Morbius is going to say, "It's not me. What you looking for?" And then they kind of tag team their way to find out who.
Oh no, I don't see that. I see a big ass fight.
No, I still see them having a fight at the beginning. Don't get me twisted.
And then I see
them coming together to beat something bigger than either one of them.
No, because at the end of the movie, you remember he was a bad guy.
I still don't.
Jonathan is just yeah. I think what they were talking about. I was reading it earlier that Morpheus was because you have to find something to do with him.
I mean, it's the same thing with Craven. What are you going to do with him when his movie comes out?
They give it like an origin story. Man, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I don't need to know about.
You can't say that because they did it with Captain America. They did it with Iron Man. An origin story.
Avengers
doesn't matter. You said you don't need. You said you don't need an origin story.
I don't
you
need
still
an
need.
origin
I do.
story.
I want one
for the bad guy.
Yes, you gave me one for Venom.
Anti-hero. Craven ain't no anti-hero.
Craven is an anti-hero.
Cap.
He hate poachers. He doesn't want to be the hero.
That nigga's a poacher himself.
No, he's not a poacher.
He's hunting.
But he's not a poacher. He's not out there killing animals. He's hunting people that kill animals. That does not make him a poacher.
He tried to hunt Spider-Man. He tried to
He tried
to hunt
a
Blade.
person.
He's hunting. That's a poacher.
That is not a poacher.
He's
not making money off of it.
He doesn't want the money. He wants the head. You see
it. A true hunter does what?
He wants the head.
He's in it for what?
He's hunting them for game.
That's not a poacher. A poacher is somebody who hunts and kills animals and stuff for money to sell their parts. Look it up.
That nigga Kane is a fucking.
He's not a poacher.
Okay.
Do you know what the definition of poacher? I just told you the definition of poacher.
Craven Hunter. You play Spider-Man.
Huh?
You seen it? Craven Hunter.
Right,
Yeah.
but Craven is not doing it for money.
Shit me.
He's not doing it for money. He's doing it because he is a hunter. He's hunting prey. If he was doing it for money, I could call him a poacher. But everybody knows Craven is not doing it for money.
Cool. So what origin story are you gonna give him?
I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's got to be something out in the wild and watching animals get killed or something. I don't know.
If I want to watch Lion King, I'll pop in the Lion King. I don't want to see that. I just counts out the bag. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no origin story.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you have to remember. I told you before. We just had this argument. Every movie ain't made for everyone.
Yeah, but if I want to watch the Lion King or the Safari, I go on the Disney Channel.
I
don't need to see that. I don't need to see this motherfucker hunting fucking lions and hunting them down. No, I don't need to see that. I need to see action. I don't need nothing else. I don't need you. Oh, this is how he grew up, and now he hunts the tigers and bears. And
but it was okay to do Venom though.
No, I didn't like Venom either.
I love Venom.
I didn't like the fact that you really try to make him into a good guy. That's not where this goes. Then you bring Carnage in. That's not how this goes. And now you have a big clusterfuck. Now you leave a piece of him in the Spider-Verse, and no, that's not how that goes. I'm good. I'll pass on that. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. I think that shit was dumb.
I enjoyed it. It's one of their highest grossing.
Now, don't get me wrong.
It's one of their highest grossing
now,
series.
Is it
though.
good? Of course. But
again, every movie ain't made for everybody.
It just didn't make sense.
I have to say that to you sometimes because
I'm just saying it did not make sense.
You think everything is made for you.
No, I like.
I know you're a consumer. I will give you that part.
It's supposed to be for me. It's supposed to be for you.
No.
It's supposed to be for the fans. You don't make this for yourself. You make this what the fans want to see.
You make it for this right here.
No, you for what the fans want.
You make it for this right here. So
if that was the case, why would I go in there and tell these people, and oh yeah, this is what I'm giving you for DreamCon? Because you know that's what the fans want. Robert Downey Jr.
No, nobody knew that. Nobody knew that.
They wanted him to come back.
But
the moment they saw his face, their hearts dropped. Dicks got hard.
But they didn't. Everybody said they wanted him to come back as Iron Man. That's what they said.
You're gonna get Iron Man.
No, you're gonna get Doom.
You're gonna get Iron Man Doom.
No, you're not gonna have a Doom Iron Man suit. No,
you are.
He's coming back in the full suit.
No, actually you are. Again, there's a variant of Iron Man that has the Iron Man suit green with the thing with the cape.
You're not getting that. I don't think you're getting that. I think they're going to.
I can show you.
I know what you're talking about.
That's the variant they used.
That I know that's what you're saying, but I don't think they're going to do it that way. I don't think they're going to do it as an Iron Man suit. I think they're going to do it as the old school Doom suit that we all know.
No, you ain't going to get the old school Doom suit.
If we do, then what? You eat your words?
You're not going to get the old school Doom suit.
I just said.
You saw what he wore at DreamCon.
At Comic-Con, he didn't even have on no iron suit. He had on the whole green outfit
you know
with the
mask. It is to put in that goddamn machine and walking that shit. I think you're gonna get that, and I'm honest. I'm honestly happy to see what Fantastic Four is gonna be like.
Now that we know, we still don't have our Reed Richards or none of our cast for them yet.
Well, that's how you do. They're gonna be in both movies.
But we haven't seen who they are yet, though.
You've seen Reed Richards though.
I don't know if they're gonna use him though.
I mean,
I've heard both sides of it. I heard both sides say they're going to use him. Then I heard somebody say they're not going to use him. He could do it. I could deal with him being. I could deal with him.
Hell of a job.
I could deal with him being Mr. Fantastic.
I need Sam and Dean. Someone got to be Blaze. I need Sam and Dean. Don't make Johnny Blaze black again. That shit was bad.
Or we can go old school. And you know what I mean by old school. You know exactly what I mean by old school.
You gonna bring them back?
Huh?
You gonna try to bring them back?
Make the original Johnny Storm. You know who the original Johnny Storm is, don't you?
No, you can't do that.
You know who the original Johnny Storm is, don't you?
You got that already. You can't do that.
Nah.
You can't do that.
You bring him back as Johnny Storm.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because you didn't.
Why not? Why not?
Why
not?
I don't want to spoil these shit.
Why not?
Because he died. That's why.
No.
Yes, he did.
No. No, he died as Captain America. He didn't die as Johnny Storm.
In the Deadpool movie.
But he didn't die. He didn't die.
For those who didn't see it, I don't give a damn. Go ahead and watch Deadpool. Johnny, they bring him back as that, and then he dies. They kill him again, horribly, diabolically. Fucking oh my god! Y'all need to go see Deadpool. It's a hell of a watch.
How do you feel about these folks saying they walked out of Deadpool in the first 15 minutes?
Nigga, stop lying. Stop lying. Y'all just not true friends.
Like a lot of people were saying it goes against their religion to watch and listen to the stuff that he said in the movie
about dicks and pussy and who gives a fuck. Y'all need to grow the hell up.
The lady said, first of all, you must have never watched any Deadpool movie in your life.
They do it in both of them.
Right? You haven't watched any Deadpool movie in your life. Let's be clear. There are 2 movies before this one. And you mean to tell me you haven't watched...
And you can really count on half one because that Christmas one.
Right.
Man,
but you haven't... You don't realize that Deadpool says some of the most outrageous, outlandish things ever.
Stay for the end credits and see what your boy Captain America done said. I'm like, oh no, that ain't my cap. My captain doing that, saying that type of shit.
But it goes back to what I'm saying. It goes back to what I'm saying. They literally was like, it's all over TikTok. You have to look it up. These folks, I literally walked out in the first 3 minutes of watching the movie. It was just so disgusting. The way, yes, 3 minutes and 25 seconds.
It's rated R. What you thought it was gonna be?
It's not even that. Here's my problem with people like that.
Don't watch Marvel movies, nigga. You want to watch them 2 men kiss or rocking the thing kiss? That's what you like seeing. You like seeing Thor walk around like a fucking mummy, like he's stupid. You like to see Black Widow when she already dead, and y'all want that. Y'all want that.
My thing was,
please. No,
I get people have Christian values and Let me finish.
What the Lord got to do with this shit?
That's what it does. Let me finish. They have Christian values, and I get it. You don't want to tarnish your values. Okay, fine.
I bet you there's
something. But here,
I bet you they having sex, huh? Christian values, my ass. I bet you they getting it on, right? Yeah.
No, these were actually like married couples and stuff like that. That were saying this. Took their little ones to go see.
Oh, that's cool. You stupid. Don't take them there. Watch this. Do you know it's a sin to get your Johnson hop to it, however you want to put it out? Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a sin. That's devil's work. But I bet you getting it right. Man, get that shit out of here.
But
man.
Here's my thing. But no, I'm just saying. These folks said that, and my thing is, you've never watched a Deadpool movie before.
And then why you bringing your kids?
Do you know? First of all, let's be clear.
I'm calling CPS.
Deadpool is not for kids.
Period. It's in the movie. It says it rated R.
Before you even go to the movies, you know it. So why would you take your kids to see this?
Shit.
That's your mistake right there. Second of all, your other mistake is if you've seen any other Deadpool movie, you know this man has no filter.
I didn't even know Hugh Jackman cursed like that.
I heard. There was an interview that they did. He
wasn't coming back unless he
but no, there was an interview where they asked Disney, how many jokes did Disney tell y'all that y'all couldn't do? And Ryan said there was only one that Disney told him that he couldn't do. So Disney greenlighted everything.
Oh, they were about to say nigga on that damn shit, and I don't know if they were going, you know it was nigga.
But you see my point though. If Disney literally greenlighted everything, but one joke,
you know it was nigga.
I don't know if it was that.
You know it was.
I don't know, but see, he didn't go into detail to say what joke it was.
They were gonna call Wesley Snipes a nigga.
But I go back and say this.
Man, get over.
Please be aware of what you're signing up for when you go to these movies.
I'm not even gonna talk that.
Not you.
Well,
I'm talking about.
Up. You
now here's the thing. You can't take your kids to movies like that. Let's make that part clear.
Why?
Just I wouldn't take a minor.
If you trust your child to watch something, that's like saying I don't trust you to Grand Theft Auto, they buy them.
I mean, we had that discussion before.
They buy them.
But again, me personally,
it depends on the mature level of your child. Because remember, they can't go see that movie unless you're
with them. I get that.
So if you're present, you can see it, and you trust your child. I don't see what's the big deal. Now, if your child is one that's out there just saying dick, pussy, ass, cunt, oh no, they can't see that movie. But if your kid ain't cursing since they've been born, it's a movie. You know they gonna see this shit eventually. Stop it. I was like, this whole, oh the Lord, I would never, man, please.
We got a couple more topics to talk about, and I want to talk about one. That too, because these two gonna tie in together. They gonna actually tie. They're gonna tie in together. So here's my thing. I'm not happy with them neither, but let's talk about Call of Duty and these
fuck them.
this WWE collaboration they got.
I want my money back, and I didn't even buy
it. I heard that you told me this, that these character packs for Rhea Ripley, Cody,
and Rey Mysterio,
and Rey Mysterio.
Not have the coin. You gotta buy the whole thing.
You gotta pay cash.
You gotta buy the whole thing. You know, I had Battle Point.
Right.
I had it's the 2,400. I had that. Mm-hmm. They don't want that.
They want cash.
They want you to buy that bundle. I was like,
how much was the bundle?
$24. $24
per person.
No, for the whole thing.
For all 3 characters.
The whole thing.
Okay.
I think no. You can keep that. I'm good. I'll go back and keep playing the First Ascendant. I try to give it a break. Like, let me play a little COD. I ain't played. Nah, you'll see. Well, you'll see me in October. You're not seeing me now. I'm not giving you money for that. What the fuck? Come on, I got the Battle Points, man. Let me buy this shit and play this thing like normal people do. That's what I got the coins for. No, I'm good. I'll play the First Ascendant. I see Call of Duty in October.
Maybe.
No, I'll see it in October. You know,
if they give me something longer than a 5-hour main story.
No, the last one was
nope.
Was more than 5 hours.
Your man said it himself on stage during the Game Awards.
Ooh, and he an idiot too. First things first. Who the fuck is playing Call of Duty for the story?
No, you have people who play games for story,
Stop
bro.
That shit. It's Call of Duty. That is not this. If someone tells me I bought Call of Duty just to
I'm not saying you buy. Not saying you buy it for the story.
That shit need to be short because you ain't here for that. You not here to play the story, nigga. You here to play online battle royale. You ain't did shit. What the fuck? So you gonna beat this 5-hour game because that's what it needs to be.
But here's the thing though. Why not? And this is my opinion.
What the fuck?
This is my opinion. If you're just gonna give me multiplayer, if that's all this game should be, is just multiplayer. No story, right? That's what you saying, basically.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying.
But if I buy a game,
play this little pussy ass story for about 5 hours, whatever you want to do, and take your ass over there with the shit count.
But that doesn't justify $80 price tag.
Yes, it does. Everything else.
No.
Because you got battle royale, you got battle royale mode, you got quads, you got other shit.
But I can't. I can't pay $80 for a multiplayer only game. I can't. I can't. That's why I love the fact that the First Ascendant's free. That's not me.
What's the difference?
It's a lot. Bro, I need substance.
And it's not $80. So,
nigga, by the time you done bought this, and this, you done spent $80.
I got a wife. I'm not spending no $80. I'm not even buying this game. For those who y'all can say, oh, you have your woman buy your games and you don't. Yes.
But I can't spend $80 on that game.
I'm not spending $80.
I'm not, but you understand what I'm saying. Me as a consumer,
they give you a lot of stuff.
You give me the same multiplayer game. This is the first time in the history of Call of Duty that they're actually doing something different as far as the movement.
But you got zombies, you got other game modes.
But zombies is the same. Zombie is the same. It's the same zombie experience.
Who gives a damn?
Me, because I'm not like, okay. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Me playing COD. It's like you buying 2K every year for the same shit over and over and over. That's all you're doing.
But you know I've done it.
Exactly. I don't.
Welcome to the battle. Now am I buying 2K this year?
Yeah, you stuttered.
No,
you stuttered.
My wife has already made it clear. I can only pick 2. What 2 are you gonna get? And Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Oh yeah, that gonna be Dragon Ball Z Sparking
But
Zero.
that comes out. Oh, but they come out at different times.
But it's all in October. I don't be there. I'm glad it's them too. He was like, "You don't want to get no."
Well, see, I'm going on hiatus in the end of August till October.
Cause when I play Call of Duty, it's 250 quick, 250 hours. That shit. I looked at my hours on the other day when I re-downloaded. I was like, "Damn, I put a lot of yeah."
It gets that way sometimes.
We back at 250 hours. I was like, it's good to be a wrap, Mr.
And see,
Kid.
here's my problem that I always associate with Call of Duty and 2K. You're only giving me basically
the same game as last year.
Right. You just add in new maps. And maybe new
mechanics and shit.
Well, this remember, like I said, this is the first time where
this Call of Duty is gonna be different.
You giving us a whole new set of movements that cannot be turned off. Let's make that part clear. Because people are already was saying, well, what if I don't want to use a new movement? Guess what? Too bad. Don't play. And I'm like you on that. We talk about how we want games to improve over time.
And here we are.
You give us an improvement, and then the first thing you say is, "Oh, we don't want it."
But first thing, I've always said Call of Duty needs to add that lean factor. I don't know if I'm gonna get it this year, probably not.
But it's crazy that Rainbow Six does it though.
But Rainbow Six is old.
No, I can't call Rainbow Six old because
that's old.
But they've always had it.
The Vegas.
No, I'm talking about the newer Rainbow Six. We ain't talking about the old one. We talking about the new Rainbow Six.
It falls into that category of all of it anyway.
So
they've always had it.
That's what I'm saying. So as old as Rainbow Six is, you're just now incorporating something.
If they do it,
I don't think they did it though.
That's what I said.
If they did do it, you're just now incorporating it into a game that you've been out for the last 20 years, let's say. Call of Duty's been out for the last 20 years. So if we want to just, call it that, maybe longer. Because we can go back to PS1 and PS2 for Call of Duty if we want to. There was no multiplayer like that because you didn't have multiplayer like that on the 1 and 2.
25 years.
And you're just adding a feature that other games have had for so long. Hell, Max Payne had it where you could just dive.
Why am I not getting that? I
don't know.
I'm waiting for Def Jam 5 for New York.
You'll never get it because EA says there's too many problems with that.
Or with the.
It's licensing issues.
With the because you have to go back and ask all these people again, which I don't think they'll have a problem because Ice-T said, "Man, I need it."
Yeah, well, you got to think about the people that were in that game. Yes,
they would have minded.
These folks need money, so EA can throw a decent. They can't do them like they did the college kids. Let's be clear, because they fucked the college kids in 25. They fucked them kids raw, except for a hand up, a few of them.
The big names.
No, not even the big names. All the big names didn't get it. Only the ones on that cover got what they got like.
The big names.
No, all of those are not big names.
If their name on that cover is. If I put you on that front cover, you're a big name.
But here's the thing.
Y'all stupid.
You got Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders.
What you think was gonna happen?
But they didn't even get what they. You know what they got though, right?
What you think was gonna happen?
Do you know what they got?
Oh no, they're not what they were from that for their body on that game.
No, nobody did. They gave them kids $500 and a copy of the game.
What you think was gonna happen?
No. I thought more.
Why?
Because name, image, likeness.
NFL, do they?
Yes.
Do they pay them?
Yes, they do.
Bucks?
Yes, they do.
2K, do they pay in the big bucks?
I don't know about 2K.
Yes. UFC, do they pay in the big bucks? Yes. What made you think they were going to give these college kids this money?
You're using my name, you're using my image, you're using my likeness.
Well, remember, from a sport you're not supposed to get paid for anyway?
No, they changed that. That's been changed.
So why do you think?
Why do you think some of these kids?
Why do you think they didn't give it to?
Why do you think some of these kids go to these go to these schools? They go into schools just for the money.
But hear what I said. The same reason why they don't want to pay these kids that come in. Why am I gonna give you? Well, I'm not saying it's right. Why am I gonna give you money to put you in this game and you already get endorsements? You already get pushes.
Well, here's the thing.
So
all of them don't get NIL money.
Of course, that's not everybody.
Your third string and fourth string don't get the NIL deals that your first string and your second string do.
What made you think they were gonna get it? That's all.
No, I don't. I
heard it.
No,
it's not.
It's not saying that I didn't think they was gonna get it. But again,
it should have been more.
Yeah, that's why. I don't think
so.
I do.
Let me tell you why I don't.
Reason being is because that game right there took them 10 years to make.
Let me tell you why.
For that reason alone.
But let me tell you why. They should have got it. Why? Because we could say college and NFL are two separate things. We could say that, right? That even down to the games are two separate things. On Madden, second, first, and even the third strings are getting paid, right? Mm-hmm. These are kids trying to make it. And, hey, you using my face, you using my name, and you doing all this stuff. Why are you not paying me what I'm worth? What are you worth?
Now, I get your point on what are you worth part. I get that. But here's my rebuttal to that.
500 in the game?
That was a slap in the face because some of these kids don't even have full scholarships that play. They still are responsible for some of their books, their meals, and stuff like that. So, for me, for you to say
no,
you could. There were some people that said no,
and they should have.
But again, you're not going to turn. See, first off, about being a college student,
they're going to turn it down. You got $500 in the game.
You're not.
I can about myself.
Listen to what I'm saying. They're not going to turn it down.
They should have.
Because of the fact some of them can't get that.
Well, you should have.
So
you can't be upset.
No.
Yeah, them college players. I see a lot of college players. Well, when I got 500 in a copy of the game, I should have been. No, you. Well, what do you think?
But here's the thing: even the stars on the cover that are going to go to the NFL next year didn't get much more than him.
What do you think you're worth? So.
But no.
Know your value, because before they did this, now we're not going to pretend like.
Well, the game would have never came out.
So with that being said, don't fucking sit here and pretend like they didn't come here and tell you what the price is.
No, they knew that.
You said okay.
And they signed up for it, but it's not them per se. I'm looking at it from a standpoint, if I was a college student.
That's why I'm not mad. Because y'all morons said yes.
They said yes because they don't have money. People think these kids...
So $500 are going to do it for them?
No, it's not even that.
So these games make millions.
And that's the problem behind $500.
These games make millions. These games make millions on the first week. For them to come tell you, well, we're going to give you $500. Because again, contract, they gave it to you. You can't tell me you are not stupid enough to sit there and let them use your name, face on a fucking game that makes millions. Charles Barkley has said it the best. I am not going to let 2K put my face and my gameplay in the game. Why? Because this game makes millions. And I believe that some of them, that money that they use could go to retired NBA players that need the money and they haven't done it.
Well, see, here's the problem. If the NBA owned the game, they could do that. But they don't own the game.
So
the only thing the NBA owns are the players.
So watch this. If I say no, ain't no game, right?
Mm-hmm. You're right.
If I say, I'm not going for that, ain't no game, my face will be in there. So now that forces them to do the right, which is the right thing. Play these kids that you just use their face and their name in a game that they can't even profit off for. And this game makes millions.
It's still making millions. What are you talking about?
So you're going to fucking sit here. So no, that's why, hey, on Sounds Uncensored, I don't care. Y'all idiots said yes. I can't feel sorry for you when they put it out there and told you, well, we're going to give you $500
well, here's the copy
in this game.
It was less than that at first. When the negotiation started, they weren't even going to give them that.
Right, if I say no game.
No, you just have somebody H-back number 99. That's it.
What they gave you years ago.
Oh, back then.
Were their names on that jersey?
No.
Hell, you didn't even know there was a player.
No, you actually had to go in and
add the name.
Added the name and all that. that kind of stuff.
When they did that for basketball, it was the same thing. They had no names, had no players. Hell, you don't even know who the fuck that was.
You just knew jersey numbers. That was it.
So no, I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for no college kid. I don't feel sorry for them because you let these people come in and play you like a fucking y'all stupid. They played you. $500 in a copy of the game, a game that I could buy. You gonna give me? Oh, I'm gonna get a free copy. What the fuck? I could buy the game. I could buy the game. And hell, not even the highest bundle of the game, a regular standard copy. The edition was like what, $100 and something bucks?
No, no, they had two bundles. One was the college bundle, and then the other one was the Madden 25,
and they tried to sell you that shit too, cause goddamn.
You know somebody dumb about. Oh, I can get both of them. Yeah, no, nigga, no.
You didn't even get a fucking deal, nigga. That shit.
You just paid for the game early. But I say that to go backtrack into. I brought up the Call of Duty thing with the WWE because I know you have an axe to grind with them right now, as far as what they putting out.
WWE has had to be WWE news. We here. Omas, they have nothing for Omas, so we're not gonna use them. What? Excuse me? Okay. We let go Bobby Lashley and MVP. I don't give a fuck about MVP. That nigga ain't wrestled in years.
But Bobby.
You gonna let Bobby go?
But I think Bobby's more of the injury thing, and he just couldn't keep up anymore.
Who gives a fuck? But you gonna let him show up on somebody else's promotion and do the same thing?
MVP showed up at somebody else's promotion,
and he looked pretty damn healthy to me, didn't he? No, man. Triple H dropping the ball. You got this cross dresser coming in here, dressing in all types of crazy shit. I'm sorry, I like Seth Rollins, but that shit be weird. That shit weird.
But hold on.
He wearing dress shirts, flannel shirts.
My thing with Seth though is that he's always been the outlandish, flamboyant type.
Okay, but
damn. But that's his persona.
Wearing high heels with the pointy boots. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Listen.
When he came out there with them asteroid boat boots on, that was the best.
Like he was finna fly away. No. And then you have this story with Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan.
I actually think she's not gonna win.
At this point, I don't even give a fuck. As long as Rhea Ripley get this shit back eventually, I don't even care.
She's not gonna get it. I don't think she gets it back at SummerSlam.
Well, I think she gets it back because Liv Morgan has nobody to wrestle her face. She'll be facing Liv Morgan, and you'll be seeing Liv Morgan and goddamn Rhea Ripley in the next five main event matches. Let me tell you why. If you pay attention. I pay attention now. I'm a fan. You see any breakout stars in women?
Maybe one.
No. Have you seen them?
One. Just one.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I ain't mad at you. Hold on.
Maybe one.
No woman has done anything. Now we're doing a 3-0 thing.
Well, there's only one though. There's only one woman on that main roster on that side on Raw that's actually doing anything by herself, and that's Lyra Valkyrie. That's it. She's the only one.
When's she gonna get her shot?
I don't know. That's interesting. But
who's
again though, she's part of this whole 3-way trios thing with her.
These fat.
Hold on. It's her, KC2,
and the lesbians.
Jerome.
What you call them? That's what they called, right?
No, that's not what they're called.
Well, shit, could afford me.
them.
That's what I saw on the damn thing. They call them the lesbos and lesbians.
No, they're not calling them. They not doing that.
The scissors. I was like, what? I saw some weird outlandish things.
Yeah, don't feed into that. That's that hate one.
It was crazy.
You have them, and then you have damage control. You have them 3 teams vying to be the top female faction, technically. When the only 2 females out of that entire faction, maybe 3,
is relevant.
Is
relevant. Go ahead and say
Lyra Valkyria.
Relevant.
Zoe Starks.
Not relevant.
And the other one, Sonya Deville. I have to give credit where credit is due. I like her in the sense of
after 30 years.
Hey, sometimes
she ain't did shit in 30 years. Listen,
I like the new her compared to what she was.
What's the new her? It's gonna be the same.
She's a little vicious. She's a little bit more vicious.
She was vicious then.
But again, that's me. That's my opinion.
Trash. All of it's trash.
Those are like the people I can see main eventing against Liv if she keeps it.
Rod, stop with the Cap, because I know you're a fan of Captain America, but we ain't doing that. Cap ain't here. You've got to. You're gonna see Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley face off for the next 3-4 pay-per-views, because there's nobody literally. Have you noticed? No one is literally trying to go after a title.
Yeah, what's you call it went after? The one you don't like.
Right, where is Cena Vega at right now?
Wait a minute, she actually did get a win with a bad arm, so let's be clear. She did get a win.
Against who? Not the woman champion, right?
No, against what's her name?
Not even fighting for a champion, right? They just beefing. That's what we doing now. We just beefing with one another. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. No one is even making a hunt. Anything. You have to be fucking kidding me. Listen. I'm sorry. You're gonna get Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the next 5-4 pay-per-views.
I doubt.
Hey, I see you at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired. Give it. Number one, the belt going back to her anyway, because she's just a title.
Not now.
She don't got nobody.
Not now, right now.
Who's facing Liv Morgan? That's interesting.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You have to build a story.
You just built it. The main bitch is back. Put it back where it belongs.
Okay, that's the same thing you saying about the whole thing with Solo and Rome.
I'm not even saying that either. I'm not saying that no more. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't. I'm just as confused. Cody Rhodes is getting his ass beat for the last 4 or 5 SmackDowns.
4 weeks.
And I'm sitting there like, damn, motherfucker ain't gonna get a win? Don't let this nigga win at SummerSlam and call it a day. No, we need to stop that. Man, let him get a jump up or something. If he get beat up this SmackDown, I'm not watching SummerSlam.
Why? Because you know he gonna win?
Because damn.
You know he winning? At that point, you know he winning? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think...
5 weeks of ass whooping?
I don't think they let them have all the gold right now.
Oh, they're going to get that tag team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're going to get the tag team. I don't think they let them get...
I hope don't. I hope they don't.
Because then I'm losing interest. I hate to say this, as much as I love the Bloodline storyline that they've been running, the whole all the way around, not just Roman stuff and into this.
They can't.
But the comment that Solo made the other night, he basically told Roman Reigns that if you come back, we're going to do you like we did Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. And bruh, that's not, as much as it's good for business, because people want to see this now.
Well, you know, I'm going to tell you the first one who's going to betray them.
And I already know who it is. It's Jacob.
Oh, that's my boy.
It's Jacob. Jacob has been putting weird shit out on Instagram and stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's all telltale signs that Roman is somewhere.
Oh, he going to betray him. I can't wait. Go betray. I don't care about the other two no more. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, I don't know what the fuck going on with them. One motherfucker wrestling, one motherfucker got an eye patch. I don't know if he trying to be a pirate. I don't know if he got an eye infection, pink eye. You need both eyes to wrestle.
Again, I just think that what they're doing, and I hate that, you're making it seem like everybody that Cody talks to get beat up, which is true, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, I understand storytelling to a certain point, and this is not storytelling. This is just basically force feeding.
Might take that title off Cody Rhodes, give it to Solo, and we have Roman Reigns come back. Have a little issue. Cody Rhodes.
I don't think. I actually think that Roman comes back and costs Solo the title because of what he said.
Who knows?
And now you have Cody in the middle of this feud between Solo
and
Roman.
For those who don't know, it's SummerSlam is Saturday. I hate that too. It should be Sunday.
I can deal with it because Heat Wave is Sunday, I think.
I'm not watching that debacle. I'm not. I'm not.
I'm gonna put it on.
I'm not.
And have it in the background while I'm probably doing something else.
I'm not watching that shit. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not watching that NXT trash. I'm not. You build up this story like Cody Rhodes. I'm with my best friend. My best friend betrayed me. I'm injured. He cost me. I come back. I beat him. I beat him again. They put me in a title. I beat the man. I win it. And for him not even to have it for a month?
3 months. He's had 3 title defenses.
Man, the hell with you.
Hey.
On God. The hell with you. The hell with what you think. The hell with what you feel. You don't lost your goddamn mind. So I put this. You always play the race car. I don't give a damn. Take it off the brother, right?
You in the damn race card.
You put it on the motherfucker.
I know what you finna say. I know what you finna say.
You put it on a motherfucker that was losing over there. He was losing. He wasn't even the main guy.
I knew you was finna say that crap.
Was he winning over there?
No, he wasn't.
Was he even a face over there? To me, you like the water boy over there.
Cause your boy finna sign full time with NXT, right? And you say his name and he appears.
I like that motherfucker.
I do. I can't help it. I might not. I've seen him wrestle a couple times, but at the end,
trash.
It's funny. It's funny.
Trash.
But that interest though.
That face and he's small and shit. I was like, man, he looks like he for 7 cars.
Hey, but it works though, does it not?
Okay.
It works.
He a better announcer.
He's fun. He brings that. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to.
Damien
Sandow.
Sandow.
It can't be Damien Sandow. I'm sorry. I don't.
Come on, that was not. He did that.
No. Damien Sandow would play other wrestlers when they come out to the ring.
When he did that imposter shit and he suplexed himself with the Miz, and then threw himself over the top rope.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing though. With Joe Henry, he is just. Yeah, he didn't show up when we said his name, so that's good.
I think Joey back there, boy.
But that's what I like about it. That whole gimmick that he uses.
That's okay.
It works for him because I don't see it working for anybody else but him. TNA. But for some reason, it works in NXT, which I don't understand why. Let me explain because we all know TNA is a lower brand than NXT. We know this. Yeah.
They on the same playing field, if you ask me.
No. I still think NXT is a tier above TNA.
How? Well, you making the same dumbass mistakes.
But you had to come to us to bring your brand back up.
Oh yeah, they were dying.
So let's be clear, NXT, because you notice they kept it at NXT. They didn't bring it to the main 2 rosters.
No. We ain't trying to save you that much, buddy. You gotta do your.
We're gonna keep you in business. But
we're gonna keep you alive. You wanna come up to the main show, man. You gotta.
Now I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say they don't got a couple people that Jordan Grace. She probably could have been main. She probably could have been main roster, baby. Moose. Like I say, there's a finite amount of people, and you notice how small that is.
That could come over.
They could come over.
Moose, You keep that Frankenstein dude. That shit weird.
POC or whatever his name.
What the fuck is that? That shit
generic
weird.
Undertaker.
You need to stop that. Stop that now.
I hate they. I mean,
Moose.
your man found his place over in TNA.
Dolph Ziggler?
No. What's his name?
Mustafa Ali?
Hell no. Fuck
Not
him.
him losing it again.
The other guy that POC just beat. I can't think of his name. That was the TNT TV Media Champion, whatever belt the fuck that was they had.
You talk about the Edge head.
No, Top Dollar. He found his place in TNA. Leave him right where he at.
No, he's on the right show.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
He found his place over there. That's why I said leave him where he at. You're right, but leave him where he at. He happy. Don't even bring him over to NXT. Happy. No, I'm saying don't even cross over to NXT with him. Let him stay where he at. Jordan Grace, I'm good with. Joe Henry, I'm good with. Moose.
Give me Moose.
I'm still iffy on Dolph Ziggler because I don't think he wants to come back and work or do any crossover shows with us. I just think
you gotta give me Dolph, man. Make that contract, bring Dolph back.
But Dolph, that's the thing. I don't think Dolph wants to come back. I think Dolph is happy doing what he's doing.
Don't offer no contract to Mustafa Ali.
He's not coming back.
Or Mufasa or whatever you want to call him. Lion King. Don't offer him no fucking contract.
But you understand where I'm coming from, though, right? You get it. It's certain people, and like I say, we only name maybe 4 or 5 that might be good enough to be main roster. But I actually think Joe Henry could be main roster because his gimmick is too fucking catchy. I'm sorry. If he was to pop up at Raw and someone say his name and he pops out somewhere.
I don't want to see none of that old shit. The machine guns, your time is past and gone, you had the opportunity. No. I heard they wanted, so I heard Jeff Hardy and them turned down the Hall of Fame because he wanted to be inducted with his brother. Well, Rod, I'm here to tell you, buddy, Jeff Hardy, and this coming from the heart. Don't worry about it, brother. You won't be inducted. This was your final shot.
That's on them.
You should have took it. You think they finna induct you and your brother, nigga? Again, they only wanted one of y'all, and be glad they wanted you because that drug shit. You almost didn't make it, buddy.
So, I say this, and we get ready to end the show. Y'all, it's been a wonderful time today. I gotta say this though, and this is my last caveat. Men, I always gotta talk to y'all because I tell you I'm an advocate for y'all peace.
Stop pissing on the side of the bowl, man. God damn.
I'm an advocate for y'all peace. We're facing things that most women don't realize sometimes.
Black
men? Yeah. That's men in general, not even black men. Men in general. We have been taught by nature to cover up certain things. We shouldn't be able to feel or we shouldn't be able to do certain things.
I believe it.
I don't. I think if you have the right woman in your life,
it's not even a woman.
You should be able to. You should be able to speak.
It's not the woman.
Without her or any woman telling you that your feelings are wrong.
It's not the woman.
Then what is it?
I hate to say it. It's your mother.
No, because my mom didn't teach me that.
It's not
my mom
teach you.
My mom taught me to always express.
But she didn't teach you that. We talk about you.
No, she taught me how to express myself.
Now we're talking about.
Now what I'm saying for men is when you're with someone who enhances your peace.
Let me put it like this:
you should be able to express yourself to them.
It's the parents' fault.
Without fear of retaliation or backlash.
It's the parents' fault. You got your father telling you gotta be a man, stop bitching, you don't cry, you cut yourself. Oh no, stand up, it's okay. Then you got your mama backing it, which she should be the soft one telling you. In most households with two, that's what it is. It's not what you grow into. It's what you're going.
It is because I could tell you from
it's what you see.
from past experience and personal experience that my mom has always taught me not to hide my feelings because
That's your mama. That's what your papa told you.
my dad was there but not there in that sense.
You see what I'm saying?
No, what I mean by that is, and I say this.
Oh no, just go ahead.
No, and I say this whereas my dad's military, so it was a little different because there was a lot of times where my dad was never home because he was either in the field or overseas.
Do you think that affected you?
No, it didn't. Actually, and it's gonna sound weird when I say this. It actually helped me because I was able to learn how to harness my feelings. Now, on the back end of that, it also comes from men who have dated women that had told them that your feelings don't matter. I need you to go do this, and I don't care how you feel about it. Whereas I'm trying to portray you an issue or a problem that I see that we have, and because I say this, you have an issue with me telling you how I feel. It's just like if you're in a relationship at home with your wife, right? And you telling her how you feel about, oh, I don't know, stop going in my bank account and taking my money. I don't like that shit. Right. But you hold on. She still do it, but she listen to you, yes or no? Not no. No. What I mean by listen to you is she doesn't discount what you say, but she just don't give a fuck and gonna use your money anyway. There's a difference.
No, because I've told her, man, step on my shit now. Stop using my. You got money, don't. Okay, I understand.
You get what I'm saying.
Next thing you know, $30 gone.
But again, though,
you listen.
But you listening, you hear it. It ain't. You shouldn't feel that way, or you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm saying that because
know your worth.
That's definitely always know your worth, because at the end of the day, your worth is more than anything else.
That's why I say with the same people like with the football talk.
Much better than a PS.
How about the game?
Mm-hmm.
Know your worth. I wouldn't have to have this conversation with you if you knew who you are. You know who you are.
Right. A lot of times people don't know who they're with till shit hit the fan.
And that's too bad.
Because now it's too late. But I want to read something to y'all right quick. And hopefully y'all will get the gist of it. And I'll end the show on this note here. Remember these things. If you fail, never give up. Because fail means first attempt at learning. That's one. The second one. End is not the end. In fact, end means effort never dies. So no matter what you do, if somebody says, that's the end of it, no, it's not. Because you're going to keep trying. You're going to keep doing it. And then the last one, and this is my favorite, because we get told this a lot of times. How many times have you been told no? People tell you no all the time. Mm-hmm. So if you get a no as an answer from somebody, remember, no means next opportunity. Because somebody's not going to tell you no.
So if my wife said no to the hot tour, right?
I knew you was going to find a way to flip this shit.
If she said no to the hot tour,
I don't think it applies to that, Jerome.
And I tell her, hey, okay, so you're not going to get, okay, all right now. And I find somebody, so you saying go ahead and find that other girl that gonna get it out.
That's not the shit that I'm saying.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I thought
that doesn't apply to that part.
Oh,
that doesn't apply to that part because that's really fucked up.
I'm just saying
that's fucked up, Jerome.
That's
wrong.
Crazy question.
Yeah, it was.
Says no is not a no. It's just other opportunities. So that means you don't say no to me.
It says next opportunity.
Next,
but then the next time you ask her, she could say yes.
Is that that's what you were going with that?
No, I'm just saying. By no meaning next opportunity, that doesn't mean, okay, I'm going to ask the next girl. Maybe she say yes. That doesn't mean that.
Oh, that's not what that means?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what that shit means.
No.
Man, this goddamn show. I thought that's what that means. I'm confused.
Sometimes I have to make stuff kind of clear for you because you take shit the wrong way, and you took that when you
I
left.
asked.
No, that's not.
That's why.
Extreme talking about if you asked her for the hot too, and she says no. Nigga.
That's what you just said.
It's that don't mean the next opportunity is the chick next door or across the street.
All right, I didn't know.
Or at the job.
I did not know. I thought that's what that meant. That's why I asked.
You know what?
I thought that's what you meant.
I'm gonna make you a special triangular hat
I
to go on
thought
your head
that's
that
what
says
you
Dutch.
can't judge me.
How can I not judge
I asked
you?
the question.
You took a greatly positive thing and just flipped it. I just
wanted to make sure. That's why I said if she says no to the hot tour, that means you said that don't mean no. That means other opportunities. So I go to the next person. Hey, you mind giving me the hot tour? Yeah, of course. So now I don't got the hot tour anyway, and that was the next opportunity. Not saying I'm going to do that. I'm just saying I'm asking the question. That's what that means.
That's not a question. That is so. Oh my God.
Now that I know that. Oh, you was a Pacific when
I wasn't expecting you to use that though as an example.
You didn't ask.
I shouldn't have to.
I asked the question. I was confused. Discombobulated. I needed to know.
Hey,
I'm going off what you read. I thought that's what that meant.
Listen, y'all. I kid y'all not. I love this man, and just the fact that being around him, you know, he makes my day brighter with some of the crazy shit he says. Can't be mad at him for using his imagination, Mr. Paul Mooney Jr. over here.
I just need to ask.
But you know, at the end of the day, this show's not for us. This show is for everybody else. You know?
Hey, and if you don't want to watch me, man,
that's fine. Y'all can go watch somebody else.
I told it's fuck you. I said that shit to my own family,
y'all,
man.
Y'all want to go? Y'all want to go talk about politics and everything else, or y'all want to talk about something and have a good time?
Yeah. So this is what I need y'all to do. There's a good guy here, and I know he's a good guy.
Not happening.
If we can convince him,
you can't
to give me that Luffy in there.
No,
because I need.
No.
I need that.
No, sorry. I told you where I can go get him from. He had a couple.
The box fucked up. He know me. He know me. He know how I was gonna react when I saw this, and he's trying to get me to learn and be. I can't because he know I gotta put. For those who don't know, my stuff is on display. Cause when I say Funko King, Funko Pop King. That I'm that guy when it comes to that. He's seen it. I'm not lying. That
we do what we do.
That shit, my shit's sick. Funko Pop at the Funko Limited Edition to Anime Edition to Chase, Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Lunchbox. Damn, GameStop. You're looking at Mr. Exclusive himself. Please give me that anime one.
Sorry, you cannot have Luffy.
Okay, then switch it out for something else.
No.
Please, it's the box, man. It's the box that's killing me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finna deal with this worry word later. Y'all have a good evening, and we will catch y'all later.